Mr. Demetrius, congratulations on a fantastic performance.
Thank you so much.
All Eyes on Me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
How many times have you seen this film already?
Like 2 or 3.
And which scene did you cry most?
Probably the end.
The end.
I didn't really cry really like that, but
I cried like a baby last week at Lionsgate
you.
Theater. My tear was just like,
wow,
it didn't stop.
That's so moving for me to hear. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I appreciate
seriously.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, for me, it was like I had to get off of critiquing my work and just enjoying the story in the movie, you know. And so now I became more of like a fan of like the camera angles and the lighting and the stuff like that.
Because this is your first acting gig,
Right.
right? Can you talk about how much preparation and research you have to do for the role of Tupac Shakur?
As much as you can possibly do. And
Because
so
it took you 5 years, right?
yeah, well, not necessarily just to, you know, prepare, but it was because of other reasons why, you know, it took so long. But within the time that I had to prepare for it, I was just studying as much of him footage-wise as I could possibly, you know, see. There's a lot of it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. There's a lot of it on YouTube. So just day in and day out, I'm just watching Tupac all day, every day. And then when I got to my my acting coach, she put it on us to try to tap into his world as best as possible, understanding his upbringing, you know, within the Black Panther Party, how he loves Shakespeare, the School of Arts, ballet, dancing, stuff like that.
Very creative.
Reading the books
New
that he
York
read.
Times?
Right. Reading the books that he read, I read those. And so just trying to tap into and get into his world from start, you know, to finish.
When you say you tap into his world from start to finish, what did you discover, or some of the things that you discovered about Tupac that you have so much respect for this man?
As a kid, you know, we hear about Tupac speaking on social issues and political issues, you know, as he was a man and in his songs and stuff like that. But if you go back and look at the footage of him at 16 and 17 and what he was speaking about, that was him then as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's very, very few kids that you're going to see that are speaking out on these type of things at that young age and making a whole lot of sense, bringing the real. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't just sugarcoating it, and it made sense. You know, at 20, 25, 26, I was inspired by the 17-year-old Tupac.
Oh.
Amazing, right? Yeah.
And you have to thank his mother, because she was such a big influence in his life. I mean, without her, I don't think he would be where he was at the time, right?
Right. He's a direct reflection of Afeni. Me doing research on her and watching interviews of her at her younger age, I look at her and I'm like, wow, this is where he gets it from. And she was not hard on him, but she made Tupac read. That was his, you know, instead of picking up a basketball or stuff like that, you know, it was, I got you a book for Christmas and stuff like that, or, you know, a journal to write in, and, you know, stuff like, you know, so that's how he became. It was his home training. It was the Black Panther Party when he was at the, you know, the meetings and stuff, and seeing that and her teachings that, you know, pretty much raised him to be who he was.
Well, I have to say, great job.
Thank you.
You were amazing.
I
and
appreciate it so much.
congratulations. And I'm sure you continue to go up.